What's going on, everybody? We're here today with the Homestead Survivalist. He's going to teach you how to stay fat.
I'll last a lot longer than you.
Survival situation, you need stuff that has fat.
Yeah, we're actually talking topics of, we'll say, the extreme weathers, winter and summer. Winter being extremely cold, of course, summer being extremely hot. Depends on where you are, of course, but, one of the things I don't see when people talk a lot about protein.
With long-term food storage, with survival situations, any of that,
Yeah.
everybody always says protein. But
even the bodybuilders, man, they talk about fat. You know, the guys that actually are healthy. You got a lot of bodybuilders too that talk about, protein, but they're not necessarily healthy. If you ever watch, and I'm not going to name names, but you watch some episodes on different survival shows or something like that, a lot of people are about protein. When it comes to winter survival, you want to have a fat content.
yeah,
You see a lot of the people in the wintertime, the one thing that they lack is fat content. Fat content means warmth, means energy, means sustainability. I mean, you got to have some fat on your bones, man.
Burn in a SHTF or power goes out or any long-term anything, you're gonna need to keep some meat on your bones. I know everybody says 2,000 calorie diet, but when you really think about it, if you're doing twice as much as you'd normally do under perfect, comfortable situation, you're gonna need twice as many calories. Even if you said 3,000 calories instead, but it'd probably be better to have 4,000 calories. You should look at MREs and stuff like that. They got 3,000 calories or something like that in them. But 4,000 calories, you can afford to go chop wood in the freezing cold. You burn the fat so much quicker when you're
Exactly. When you're in the wintertime, you're walking through the winter, snow, again, depending on where you're at. This is situational. You're in the snow, you're going to be burning more calories just walking in the snow, walking through. And the same thing is if you get cold and you are shivering, your body's going to burn more energy because of the fact you're shivering.
faster, yeah. Great weight loss program.
Yeah, exactly. So again, that's just one of the things that has come to mind. People don't think about. So you're gonna have stuff for storage. You want butter is a good thing to store.
Oh yeah, that's why I pulled this out.
Yeah.
You look at what are those extra large honey roasted peanuts, right? All right. Look on there. Serving size is a quarter of a cup. Fat, 12 grams. Carbs, 11 grams. Protein, 6. So you got some of everything. A lot of fat. This would be great for the wintertime.
Yeah, it's something you can put in your pack. Not saying
Smaller
this whole
bags,
yeah, exactly, the whole thing. Put in some bags, whatever. Throw it in your pack if you're going
Not as
to
good
do something.
for the summer, like we
No.
were saying before. You need water in the summer.
Yeah, but having the protein, protein, fat. So like I said, butter, avocado, canned baked beans actually have butter, brown sugar, bacon.
Depending on which kind you get, they got more of whatever. Yeah, you're gonna get calories out of it overall too.
Yeah, and I think I said what?
On that. 160 calories for that quarter of a cup.
Something you can sustain on. Something you can actually store, and
So
you
half
have
a
a
cup.
ability through the wintertime.
Probably be full off that.
Oh yeah.
Keep you going for 2 hours or something.
Yeah, but having that on top of like a bar or pemmican,
Yeah,
or you have hardtack, there's things that we're gonna do with that stuff too. But yeah, fat content. So now in the summertime though, you're talking about keeping hydration. That's one of the big things is being hydrated.
electrolytes.
Yeah, so you have sodium, potassium, or chloride are 3 things that get the water to your body cells faster. So those are the 3 categories, but sodium and potassium, I'm going to say, are the top. So you have a sodium content in your, people talk about Gatorade. Gatorade, Powerade, it's got electrolytes, it's got sodium in it, which is going to help you. One, you won't sweat as much, believe it or not, when you have sodium. There's people that actually take salt and put it on their skin to keep them from sweating so much.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But I mean, sweating is a good thing too, to cool down your body. So you don't really want to do that. But you want to have that sodium content. So dehydration is a big thing in the summertime. So water source is your main thing. So those are 2 things for.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah. I mean, there's.
Like rice is great. It fills you up, but doesn't have that fat content.
Beans are
Even
great.
Beans
but-
got the protein and the carb.
Yeah, but you
It's
want
good to have a
fat.
variety with your food storage. It's
Yes.
the biggest thing I guess that we're getting at, but make sure that you do have enough fat. We got like beef raviolis. I was thinking to myself, look, it's got fat, it's got carbs, there's some protein in it. It's probably got more fat than those doing it.
Yeah.
And it's probably got so much sodium, I end up dying from some sort of sodium shock if I eat too many of them or something like that. But it's just one more thing that you had to rotate through instead of just having beans and rice.
Mhm.
And you need to eat so many beans and rice to keep something on you in the wintertime.
They talk about peanut butter and jelly being one of the top things for actually living on if you needed to.
And there's peanuts, peanuts.
Yes. So I mean, if peanut butter, you can
It's got
store
fat.
that forever.
Fat, some protein, carbs.
Yeah, and then you have jelly, which you can can yourself and make yourself, and you can store that in freezing or just canned and put on a shelf too.
Oh, yeah.
But then bread, you can make your own bread. Something you
Make
can
some
do.
hardtack, still put the peanut butter and jelly on it.
Yeah.
It's one of the longest things that you can survive on.
Yep. Yeah, and then I think runner-up is butter and potatoes,
Yeah, something like that.
something like that. But anyway, again, sodium content, you got to be careful with that. But yeah, if you guys have any more information on stuff like this too, or what you think, you can tell us we're full of crap, but show us the information too.
Yeah.
We'd like
us
to
learn.
hear. Yeah, we're not afraid of
Learning
information and even being proven wrong. So, but what I have found in my, my research, my experiences, is those are the things that you want to have, especially when it comes to a survival situation. When it comes to hard times.
When you're working twice as hard and it's cold outside, you're gonna eat calories.
Yeah, whether you're in the middle of the desert or in a tropical area, what do you need to survive? You're in the middle of, the northern states in the winter, or
It's a
you're
little
up
cold
in
up here.
otherwise you're up in the Antarctic, whatever. Cold weather. You gotta know what you gotta have in order to survive.
Get some extra fat.
Yeah. I'm gonna survive most of you out. I've got some extra content. Everybody talks about, exercise, which is good. You need to have exercise.
Cardio.
You need to have cardio. But having that little extra something on you isn't bad either. So,
Yeah, it's not gonna hurt to have the cardio too in the weather, because it seems like it's always harder to breathe. It's always harder when the snow is 3 feet deep to move around. Just
or even
running back up.
humidity.
Yeah, even take humidity, same difference.
Yeah.
Pretty much it's gonna be harder to breathe depending on your elevation too in the country.
Yeah, don't be a fat lard. Don't be a twig.
So
Be
don't
in the
be
middle.
like either one of us. Yeah. Yeah, right. I'm not a twig either. I'm getting fat and old. Stuff hurts and everything. It's too hard to do cardio. It's easier to just sit down and practice drawing from completely off the topic.
And then you got me who says that's run. That's
Yeah.
some stuff. So,
Oh man.
but yeah, like I said, comments, we appreciate them. Experiences, we appreciate that too.
Yeah, hikes. When you go hiking, try to take a hike this spring. Try to take a hike this summer. Try to take a hike this fall. Try to take a hike during the wintertime. Even if you go out for like 4 hours or something, see what you need to eat or what you need to drink during that time. That's different from spring. Spring and fall are probably going to be a lot the same, right? But summer and winter are going to be like night and day.
Yeah.
One of them you're going to just want to bring a ton of water with, right? Okay.
Well,
Same.
even if you just go out camping, you don't have
Or
to necessarily do a hike. If you do a hike, awesome. If you just go camping in the middle of summer, spring, fall, winter, but I say summer and winter,
See the
experience your
difference.
things, do a long weekend,
Yeah. So,
and experience the differences and what you're going to need. Take notes on what's important for you to have, what your energy feels like, and I would even say if you can do a whole week or two, do that. You're going to experience a whole lot more. You're going to experience more of a hunger. You're going to experience more of a fatigue.
thirst.
Thirst, yeah, what you're gonna need for food, what sustains you.
Yep.
Check your weight before and after you do your whole entire week or 2 weeks, whatever, and you're gonna see what's gonna be good for you, what's gonna be bad for you, what gave you the drive, what didn't. So,
Okay, first time here, don't forget to subscribe.
yeah,
And go check out the Homestead Survivalist he's gonna be posting more often.
Yeah, finally.
Channel's gonna start to move along a little bit. He does a lot more of the stuff, homesteading. Yeah.
Homesteading, survival stuff, and yeah, you know what it takes to actually homestead.
Yeah. A lot of work. That's why I don't do it.
It ain't easy. There's a reason why I need this energy.
All right. Thanks for watching.